What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube. We're back at Utrecht Regionals. We're actually in top 8. Looks like they did go to an asymmetrical top 16, but we're going straight to the top 8. And we have Miloslav, who just saw last round playing the Mega Lopunny Dudunsparce deck. And then we have Yari, who I haven't seen before, playing Dragapult. It's a hammer variant. I'm pretty sure it's the exact. Well, I don't think it's the exact 60 as Andrew's list. It looks like they're playing. Well, have we seen Yari before? Their list looks very familiar. Oh yeah, we did see him. Yeah, we saw Yari versus Ethan's Typhlosion. That's what it was. I was like, they seem very familiar. Now I'm thinking about So Yari we have seen before, playing pretty much Andrew Hedrick's list. It looks like one less psychic, I believe, maybe a dark. I think it's one less psychic and one Evital, and that's the difference. If I had to take it, I don't know the exact 60 of Andrew's list, but it looks like what the big difference here, right? Now the question is, has Yari played against this match before? And the answer is no. Yeah, they haven't played against it, right? So we're gonna see how this matchup plays out for them this time around. We saw Miloslav last time, how it played out. Just be able to deny the knockouts, right? You got the Wally's compassion, get to heal your Pokemon over and over again. Really cool concept for sure that I like seeing. Just this tank Mega Lopunny deck just can never be knocked out, and then you Wally's compassion, and then eventually win the Stadium War because you're playing 3 battle cages, right? Most of these Dragapult decks only playing 2, right? And it'll be interesting to see going forward if the Dragapult decks do evolve and they play more Stadium cards than what they usually play, right? But yeah, outside of that, just the generic stuff from the Dragapult player, right? The 1/1 Dudunsparce, the 4/4/3 line, 2 Munkidori, 4 Crush Hammer. Not much else to say about this matchup. It's just going to come down to, can Miloslav chain these Wally's Compassion? I think that's going to be the big question. If we can chain it, we're good to go. And, of course, if you are going to hit heads on the Crush Hammer or stuff like that, that could be detrimental to Miloslav, of course. But here we go. Kicking things off, I imagine both players want to go first either way, right? Try to get the early setup, right? I think Yari definitely wants to go first as well too. But here we go, setting things up. Oh, they priced both for their risky ruins. I said Battle City. I meant Risky Ruins, sorry. But yeah, double Risky Ruins is priced. So we're definitely never going to see a Stadium bump from Yari, which is crazy. I wonder if Miloslav will be waiting to counter Yari's Stadium, but then it never happens because they're not playing it, right? Miloslav didn't look like they had anything too crazy. I think maybe I saw a Pokemon in there. Outside of it, nothing else. But we do see an Ultra Ball, discarding the Binary, discarding the Ball Sorter. Now they could go for the Rotom, which we know is in the deck, and they can go for triple Dunsparce or something like that. They're not threatened by a knockout, right? So you can go early game and draw a bunch of cards with the Dunsparce, right? So you get a bunch of Dunsparces, next turn go the Dunsparces and stuff like that. So yeah, fan Rotom for triple Dunsparce. Right, no need to go for a second Binary because your opponent's not playing Red Candy or anything like that, so they're not attacking until 2 more turns for sure. So that's the cool thing about the open deck list. We did see each player shared their deck list and stuff like that, showing which list. Oh, they actually do have a Binary already in the hand. This is insane. Great opening from Miloslav here, just getting the full combo piece. Has the Mist Energy, and you can see Miloslav's trying to debate what to do here. There's a couple interesting things that can happen. That Dunsparce in the active has 70 HP. So Miloslav, if they evolve, they actually don't take an immediate knockout, right? They only do 60. Unless they attach another energy, then they can do it with the Spiky Hopper kind of play, right? So we'll see if Miloslav goes for that. But the scary thing is your opponent is playing Crushing Hammers, so they could potentially discard the Mist Energy off the Binary if they flip heads. And Yari's side, we're going to kick things off with a Dreepy, Pokepad for another Dreepy here. They must have top decked the Dreepy. I can't imagine you want to start the Dunsparce. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you want to. But maybe you do. Maybe you just let it get knocked out if you're So we're gonna actually let the Dunsparce get knocked out. Looks like Yari's hand is that it? Is this it? Is this it? Okay, so we do have a Lily. So we are going to commit the Psychic Energy and go for Lilies here. Yari's not saying, okay, I really don't care about getting the item lock. They do play the 1 Badoo that we see sometimes, or that we see most of the time. I meant to see sometimes they play 2, but no, Yari's playing the 1, of course. But yeah, it'd be interesting. It's interesting that Yari kind of just okay, Badoo, I don't care about you, whatever. And now Miloslav could be aggressive here, try to find a Boss Sword to knock out the Dreepy with the energy on it. It sounds crazy, but it's actually pretty doable, I think. They are playing 4 bosses order, so it probably could be easily done. But we see Yari gonna go poke Buddy Bud Pop in there. It looks like 2 more Dreepies are coming down. Maybe, okay, there's a Badoo hit in the field, okay. The Badoo does have Free Retreat, which I do like a lot, for sure. But no, gonna go 4 wide with the Dreepy. saying, all right, if Miloslav goes after the knockout here, at least have 4 Droopies down, and we see a Pokepad. Go ahead and put a we're gonna put a Dracloak in the hand for next turn. And I guess this is kind of smart because you know that Miloslav doesn't play doesn't play any disruption, so like that's in your hand for like the rest of for sure next turn. So that's like one less card to draw to your deck, and you could potentially hit another Dracloak. Well, I don't know. Do you keep the Dracloak in your hand because you could draw a Dracloak off of it? I don't know. It's interesting. But we do see the enriching energy go on the active, drawing 4. Miloslav has a Dudunsparce, but as of right now, they actually don't have a Mega Lopunny, so they actually don't swing right now. So Pokegear, look at top 7, looking for lilies here. We want to get a new hand, and did we whiff? I think we whiffed. I don't think we found anything off of that. I wonder if Miloslav. Well, I guess they're probably, if you go to Dudunsparce, you shuffle those Pokemon back into your deck, so potentially it's like could be harder to hit something. So we found a Boss Order. Which is still okay because now you can like the Dunsparce draw stuff and like there's one less boss order in your deck. And go for maybe it was a Hilda and I missed all. But yeah, Hilda's great here. You can find a Mega Lopunny, find a Fire Energy. You already attached, so you can't attach again. But yeah, getting the Fire Energy, most likely maybe Mist Energy. I'm not sure. I like the Fire Energy. So they're gonna Mist. All right, so Mega Lopunny in the active, Air Balloon. The Dunsparce, gonna take a knockout there with a Spiky Hopper. The reason why I like the Fire Energy more is because like if that does get discarded, you can at least, well, never mind. Miloslav doesn't play any recover cards. There's no Night Stretchers or anything. I was trying to make a reasoning of like you can like Night Stretch back the Fire Energies, but like Miloslav doesn't play Night Stretcher, so it doesn't matter. But we see a bunch of Recon Directive here from Yari here. I mean, Miloslav is playing like 8 energies, so that should be enough. You only need 1 really for the Gale Throws, which is nice about this deck. We are going to see an early Crispin from Yari here. I guess they're going to like spread the energies, like go Psychic on another Dracloak, Fire Energy the other one or something. They could go like Fire and Psychic and Dark, but no, they're going to Psychic and Fire. I like the Crispin on the Psychic on the Dracloak that doesn't have any, that's just like chilling there. And then you can keep the Fire in the hand for next turn, right? No need to commit the Fire Energy right now. Okay, we are going to commit the Fire Energy. Interesting, okay. All right, got to commit the Fire Energy. And does Yari have anything else or not? There's a Crush Hammer. This could be a big flip here to get rid of that Enriching, but nope. There's your Tails. Another Crush Hammer. Here we go. Heads. Getting rid of the Enriching. Yeah, very nice. Getting rid of that Enriching. The cool thing about the Mega Lopunny, you can put the energies back in your hand with Wallet's Compassion. So, like, if you get rid of the Enriching, they can't go, like, Wallet's Compassion plus, like, reattach the Enriching. And so that gets rid of that. Now, Miloslav is, I think they're still kind of okay here. They could put energy in the active and swing for 160. But you definitely want to start finding more bench Pokemon. You definitely want to find the Battle Cage. That's what I meant earlier when I said Yari prized their Battle Cages. I meant that Miloslav was playing Battle Cage, and they're going to stay the rest of the game, right? Well, unless Yari takes knockouts, of course, right? But when Miloslav takes a knockout here, they will go down to 4 price cards, and then like Yari has a 2-shot that's Mega Lopunny, potentially, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a long time for Yari to get those risky runes out. So the Dunsparce comes out. We see a Mist Energy active. So we have the Spiky Hopper play for 160. There's a Boss Order on the Dracloak with the energy, and actually just gonna punt there for sure. Now, it might seem kind of crazy, but the thing about the bench damage is kind of irrelevant right now because Yari can't knock out Dunsparce or Fane, but they can still put some damage down. Like I said, I wonder if Miloslav was like waiting to put down their Battle Cage because they don't want Yari to win well, they still want to win the stadium either way because like Miloslav plays 3, Yari plays 2, so like they still win even if they put down the stadium first. But I guess like 6 damage counters is like kind of irrelevant right now, right? So yeah, yeah, I don't like. I mean, the fire. I kind of understand the fire energy, but I don't. But yeah, there's fire energy, Dragapult. I guess you can technically have like 2 Dragapult set up if Miloslav didn't have the Boss Order. There's a Boss Order, the Dunsparce. We're gonna take a knock on that. Get rid of the draw engine from Miloslav. We're gonna put probably go like 1 on Fane Random, 1 on Dunsparce, and 5 on Baneri? No, none on the Dunsparce. Interesting. Okay, so none on Dunsparce. I would like the 1 on the Dunsparce so you can snipe for 60 next turn. I feel like the 50 is like so irrelevant. You're like 2-shotting it no matter what. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the 50. Maybe we could put like straight 5 on that too. On the Dunsparce for Miloslav to play at the Dunsparce, right? But there's you Runaway. Gonna get 3 cards. Okay. So we'll be able to swing for 230 here with that Mega Lopunny. There comes in the X spot. Now, does Miloslav have a Mega Lopunny? That's what they're really missing. They need to evolve that bitch Baneri. So we see Buddy Buddy Poffin. Gonna find another Dudunsparce. Hopefully 170 HP. It is a 70 HP one, okay. Middlesoft is playing a 2-2 split. The 60 HPs have free retreat. The 70s don't have free retreat, but they survive a hit. From that, they were seeing Abra coming down. So committing the Abra right now, which is very interesting. What if like Yari goes after that, right? Interesting. Because they could put like 4 on the Abra, 2 on the Baneri, take a knockout if this Baneri doesn't evolve. And let's see, this Middlesoft has a Mega Lopunny. There's a Pokegear, top 7. Yeah, why would you commit them Abra right now? Interesting. We do find a Hilda. Hilda will find us the Mega Lopunny, which I think you definitely need to commit right now to like protect that Baneri, because like Middlesoft only has like a 3/3 line, and one's already discarded, so one's going to the hand now. So there's a Mega Lopunny. We'll put that down. So now we have 2 Mega Lopunnies ready to go. At 80 point, and Middlesoft will swing for 230, do a ton of damage to this Mega Lopunny, and I think they already have Wallet's Compassion in the hand, but Yari does play 1 Judge, so maybe we'll see that come down. Let's see. So we are going to send up Abra and then go ahead and use it. Interesting. Okay, going ahead and use the Abra. Wonder why. I think I'd rather keep the Abra in the hand, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put a Dunsparce now with the Mist Energy to protect it. Okay. So on the yeah, they already did the retreat once, right? With they put the Dunsparce in the active, start the game off, send it up, and did 230 with the Gilthros. Interesting. I don't know. But here we go. Yari's turn. We're gonna go Pokepad, find another Dracloak. Okay. And think about like the Dragapult matchup now is like Yari has to like, well, do both of those already have energy? No, neither one have energies on it. So like you have to like chain Crispins to actually get the attack off. So here we see Dracloak number 1. Now we could see even like 60 plus 200 is not a knockout. So like that doesn't work either. Or 70 plus 200 is not a knockout. It's only 270. So you're not gonna Mega Baneri that way either. So there's a Crispin. And what does this mean? Well, Crispin means that you can now retreat the active. They never see a dark and never see a fire. We're just gonna like go for. We could put the fire in the hand. We could go for Psychic Energy. Well, it does look confused because it has double Mist Energy, so that's not gonna work. So, what will Yari do in this situation? I'm gonna Psychic Energy onto the Dracloak. Gonna move 30. Put it on the bench Dunsparce. So now we can knock it out, right? Yeah, because there's no battle cage down, and we're gonna put 4 there. Okay, and they have 2 more left. Where did they put the 2 at? Okay, they put it there. Oh, put 1 there. Okay, yeah, there we go. I like the 1 on the Dunsparce. Yep, like I said, you can knock it out the following turn if need be. All right, so Middlesoft's turn. I mean, they're going to most likely take a knock on the active, right? They actually can just go for Spiky Hopper if they want to. But, of course, what we see Middlesoft is going for a Wise Compassion. So does this just come down? And what does... I think Middlesoft has a Wise Compassion. There was 1 in the hand, but I don't know if they shuffled the hand since I last saw their hand. Maybe it's not in there. They received the retreat into the Mega Lopunny. Do we see the... Yeah, okay, there's Wallet's Compassion. Going to heal the damage, put it back in the energy back in the hand, put the active, and then we're going to Gilthros for a knockout here. Go down to 2 price cards. Yari's back to square 0. They don't have any damage to play with a Monkey Door either, so nothing to find a fire and a Dragapult. So we see 2. We do have a reset stamp, and this reset stamp could be pretty big here. The only unfortunate thing is you can't knock out the Dunsparce and the Dunsparce. That'd be the ideal play. Like Yari puts down like a Risky Ruins, ping it. But even then, like you'd have to go like Crispin, Boss. No, you don't have to. You don't have to Crispin. You just need to attach, put down a Pokemon, get the energy on it, Boss up to bench Dunsparce, and you can knock out 2 of them and go down to 2 price cards and kind of go from there. Because Middlesoft still hasn't put down a Battle City or Battle Cage down. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, Yari could go for that, but their Risky Runs, I think, are still prized. I don't think they have any in the deck still. But yeah, they can find a Boss, Risky Ruins, and a Pokemon. They could take 2 prize cards this turn. because they put 2 on the Dunsparce, stuff like this. So there's a Monkey Dory, but no Risky Ruins. They do have a Dracloak, going to use that. Look at the top 2. There is a Dragapult and a Dark Energy. So they could still put down the, they already attached returns, so they can't do that. But I mean, yeah, you put down the Monkey Dory. We already attached, like I said. So okay, put that down. We haven't put a supporter card yet, but Yari doesn't have one in the hand. So we can see 200, put 5 there, and 1 on there, and take a knockout. Go down to 3 prize cards, and 200 damage to the Mega Lopunny. So now Milosov will need to, well, like, they can like technically just like put energy in the active and swing for 160 plus 230 the following turn as a knockout. Yeah, that's a play that we could do. There's a Dudunsparce coming down from Milosov. They could go for double the Dudunsparce here, but what Milosov is looking for is, of course, a Wall of Compassion. Decal all that damage off the active, and yeah, we'll see. I think they'd rather go for a Gale Thrust, if anything. So here we go. The Dudunsparce, strong 3. And this is going to get shuffled back into the deck before we do anything else. It's going to get back in. There we go. There we go. I was like, what's going on here? All right. So that gets shuffled in. And let's see. We're going to see a second Dudunsparce. Show me the second Dudunsparce. Oh, Pokegame first. They must hit that off the Dudunsparce. I don't think they have Wallet's Compassion. They definitely would have just like threw it out. Said, yep, this is the card I need. I don't know if they got anything or not. I couldn't see their hand. Of course, it was off the table, but that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. What else does Milosov have for us? So I'm going to really draw. 1, 2, 3. I don't think they have a Wallet's Compassion. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Yeah, it looks like Milosov's face says it all. I don't think they have the Wallet's Compassion. This is what I'm talking about. Just chaining the Wallet's Compassions here. Do they have it? There's a Mist Energy that will go into the Mega Lopunny, right? So we have a way to attack, and I don't think they have the 230. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Well, I lied. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. No, I'm a liar. Well, now we're going to do 230. We're going to do 230 to the active, and now what will Yari do? Battle Cage finally hits the field for Milosov here to protect their bench Pokemon. And we do have a Pokepad to find a Dunsparce. Yeah, I mean, it is protected because the Battle Cage is out. I mean, Milosov doesn't know this, but of course, you know, Yari's things are in the prize cards. So now, Yari, I mean, the only way they can attack with the bench Dragapult is, like, going for a Crispin, right? So I have to see if they go for Crispin here or not. Gonna look through Milosov's Discobral, see what's all there. What has they played? What have we seen? Looks like they're not 100% certain what to do. I mean, I don't know what to do either if I was Yari. I'd be like, what the heck do I do here? So Ultra Ball could find a Dudunsparce, or not a Dudunsparce, a Dragapult EX. We're gonna go Meowth here. Okay, nope, we're gonna go Dragapult. Okay. About to say we're getting spicy with the. Okay, there's. Oh, we did find a Risky Ruins off the prize cards. Very nice. Which I mean, still doesn't like really change too much. There's a Judge. Gonna put Bullhorse at 4. Alrighty, but I mean, if Yari keeps his Dragapult in the active and Milosov finds an energy, that's game. Now there's like 3 energies in this pile, and they do only play like 7, and there's 1 in the active. I think there's 4 altogether. So Milosov might only have like 3 energies left, but they also don't have that heavy like 2s. Like I think their deck's like maybe like 20 cards left. So I'll have to see what happens. So Yari gets 5, Milosov gets 2. Oh, sorry, we see a Judge, not a reset, unfair stamp. Sorry guys, I'm silly. I'm just waiting to see if Yari retreats this Dragapult EX or keeps in the X spot. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Because we move 60 off the active to the Mega Lopunny, bringing it down to 260. And then you punch for 70. Then you can like do the 200 the following turn if they don't have a Wallet's Compassion. So we're gonna put 60 in the Dunsparce. Okay, so we are gonna go to 2 prize cards. I'm gonna put 1 there, and there's a Fighter G. Yep. All right. So retreat, take a knockout, blah blah blah, or Spiky Hopper, or whatever you want to. There's like 2 different. Because you have 2 different options. I think Milosov was showing that they had Wallet's Compassion for next turn as well too. So maybe that's what it was. It definitely seemed like they were okay with their hand as well too. So, all right. Well. That's game 1. I mean, I feel like this matchup is definitely like just very, very like favored in the Mega Lopunny. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I feel like it is. So, and Milosov did a great job there. They didn't even have like the freaking Battle City out at all, and they still did well with it. So that's pretty cool to see. It's such a fun and interesting deck. I mean, you're like not doing a lot, but it's like you're playing the lottery system of can you find these cards or not, right? So interesting. Interesting. Yep, there's a fire energy. All right, so we're on game number 2. It looks like everybody's having a fun time up there. Like, if I was Yard, like, oh my god, dude, I hit the freaking Mega Lopunny. You imagine looking at your top 8 and like, oh my god, I hit Millisov, the freaking Dragapult Destroyer, right? Which is unfortunate, but yeah, both players setting up here, and we'll see what happens. I wonder if like Mega Lopunny is good in the next format. It's like kind of scary because like Greninja gets played more, and like there's a fighting Greninja, and that will definitely wreck some habit. Okay, I think the prices are fine. I don't think it's AC too crazy. Can I? Let's see here. I just want to see something real quick. Let me look at the price cards one more time. Of course, I misclick. Okay, let's look at it again. So Battle Cage is priced. We do have 1 Mega Lopunny, but they play 3 of them. 2 Lilies is probably the worst. Maybe? I don't know. But we are. Oh, Yari starts with Fezidipity. That's actually the worst. All right, Buddy Pop coming down from Yari here. Going to find double Dreepy most likely. I can't imagine anything else. So let's see. Like you already have other Dreepies in the hand. You could go like a Dreepy and like maybe like a Dunsparce or something. So, but no, double Dreepy here. Okay. And we'll see what else the Yari has in hand. Let's see. Okay, nothing right now. Gonna look through the deck again. See what's prized, what's not prized. I don't think either player is taking notes either. Proud of them. Proud of them for no note taking. So yeah, but if we pop in double Drippy, okay. We have a Dark Energy. Gonna go for Cruel Arrow? Cruel Arrow? Do you see the Cruel Arrow play? Did we see the Cruel Arrow play? Anyways, Millisov's got Dunsparce, Baneri. They have Ultra Ball in hand. I wonder if they're gonna play. I mean, I definitely think you plant. I think I'd be scared of a Nichipon, right? I'd be scared of that. So Ultra Ball looks like they're discarding Moltres. Yeah, ooh, Moltres and Wild's Compassion. Those cards must be really good. Wild's Compassion is like gold here. Like that's your MVP card. You imagine you just got Wild's Compassion, and you realize you're like you have 3 Wild's Compassion as prize. You're like, oh my god, dude, what did I do? I misplayed, right? That'd be funny. But looks like we are ultimately for Fan Rotom. Fan Rotom is fine because you can get like Baneri, Dunsparce, and Dunsparce. And like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of repetitive because you're having too many Dunsparces, but at least you get them out of your deck. Gonna go for Boss Order. Bring up the Dreepy, actually. Making where Yari has to waste. No, I actually didn't go for that. So what's the one Pokemon that got off the Ultra Ball? I thought I saw Fan Rotom, but I guess not. I mean, it was Fan Rotom. They definitely would have used it. It must have been like the Dunsparce, if anything, I guess. So Yari's gonna go Ultra Ball, discarding a Boss Order, Ultra Ball. I love that everybody's like switch Boss Orders. Everybody's like, yeah, this is the optimal Boss Order. This is the best Boss Order, right? I think everybody has like come to that agreement. This is the best Boss Order ever, right? I think so. I'm a huge fan of that Boss Orders. But we see Draco go in the active, gonna use Recon Direct to look at top 2. Finds a Crushing Hammer and a Stretcher. Both cards are kind of like meh right now. Like they're both pretty bad. Christmas does come out. We could see a Dragon Headbutt here for 70, which will knock out the active. And yeah, that's what we're gonna see from Yari here. We're gonna take a knockout. Now it is kind of scary because your opponent could go Mega Lopunny and knock you out, right? Pretty easily. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a Dragon Headbutt here. There's no reason why we would commit that. We're not going for it. Gonna be the early aggression with the Draco. Sick. All right, so on Millisov's turn. I don't know what that Ultra Ball got him, so it must be the Dunsparce. It has to be. So, gonna use the run away. Okay, we found a Lilies and a Buddy Poffin, so we will find more Pokemon here. There we go. It's kind of scary. Like, what if they didn't find any Pokemon and then like that Lopunny just or that Banner gets knocked out by a Drunken Headbutt? That'd be pretty funny. But yeah. So we see the Dunsparce coming out. Now the thing about this, right? Millisov has already promoted Baneri, and we had to evolve first so we can activate Mega Lopunny's attack, right? Even though it came up this turn, it was a Baneri that came up, not the Mega Lopunny. So Mega Lopunny will not hit for extra damage. Battle Cage, Lily's Termination. I'm going to shuffle and get 8 new cards. So Millisov's probably looking for a way to get Abra, Air Balloon, Mega Lopunny, and Energy. I know it's a lot, but that's definitely the perfect card to hit for Millisov. So, 8 new cards coming down. Of course, we're not going to be able to see it. I don't think they're going to show it on screen. Oh, man, I think we're... no, we got it, right? 100% we got it. So, we Battle Cage. Oh, we already had that out. So, Mega Lopunny, Air Balloon. I think they have Pokepad in the hand. Enriching for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have an Ultra Ball, so they can go for Aberhair. if they want to. We'll see which one they go for. They got Pokepad too. They got a lot of options. Yeah, there's the Abra we're talking about. So they can like get Abra, send it up, retreat to it, blah blah, send it, and then get the full effect of 230. Yeah, they have to do 2 effect of 230. So it's the Ultra Ball discarding Fan Random, discarding Hilda. Gonna find the Abra most likely. I mean, I think maybe. So Abra does come down. Okay. Going to treat, send it up, send shuffle back in the Abra. So now we get to activate the 230 with the Gale Thrust here. And now, what do you do for Yari here? You're down like a Crispin. You're down a Dragapult. Like you only have this Fez dipping the active, Dreeping the bench. Not looking good. Yari needs to reestablish some more Dreepies. There's a Stretcher, Fez dipping first. Yep, see what you get off the Fez first. You don't use Stretcher straight away because you don't know what you're going to get off those Fez. Fez could change what you wanted to grab. There's a Buddy Poppin', finding a Dreepy, finding another Dreepy most likely, double Dreepy, Dudunsparce. Okay, that's fine too. What else is in Yari's hand? What do you got? Another Dreepy does come down, okay. Badu has hit the field, so we could retreat to Badu and Itchy Pollen. The problem is you're putting it to Spiky Hopper. Stretch to get back to Dracloak. Gonna put it on. No, that's not the right one. It's not the right Dreepy. That Dreepy just came down this game. Judge, get him, judges. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, we're gonna rewind it. Oh no, I'm wrong. Oh my god, never mind. Fire me, bad commentator Josh. I thought they had just put down the Dreepy. Never mind, I'm bad. Never mind. You're safe. I'm getting fired. Good luck, everybody. Nice. I don't know who's going to commentate now, but I'm getting fired. Getting fired now. Help me. Anyways, we'll see Draco come down. Okay. Okay. Using a recon directive. I found a Fire Energy and a Stretcher. Okay. What we got? So, but the Badu comes down, Psychic Energy to Dracloak, and then we have a Lily's Termination. Turns popping off here a little bit, they would say. So popping off here, gonna get 5 new cards. Okay, but I mean, if Milsop finds an energy, they can knock at the Badu here. But Yari's of course looking for Crushing Hammer, discard the enriching off the active. That'd be pretty cool to see. That's probably the best play for Yari here. If they can hit it, Crushing Hammer and hit heads, right? That's definitely the ideal thing. Now they do have the unfair stamp, but I definitely don't think you play it right now. I definitely don't think you gain anything of it. I guess you are Baduing. So maybe, yeah, we are going to use it. All right. Milsov did take a knockout last turn. So now we're going to put Milsov down to 2. And then, yeah, I mean, if we find a Crushing Hammer and get rid of that enriching off the active, that'd be definitely ideal for Yari here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. There we go. All right, so both players cutting each other's decks, and here we go. What does he already have for us? Treat it. Okay, so no hammer. I was hoping for a hammer, discarding the urchin off the active, but whatever. All right, so on Millisop's turn now. Actually, wow, just a straight Gale Thrust and nothing else. That's wow. Okay, okay. Is their hand that bad? It makes me think it is. So Pokemon come down from Yari. Okay. I'm gonna get Dracloak. Okay, put Dracloak down. Dracloak down. So we have triple Dracloak. So we're gonna see triple Recon Directive. We're gonna see 6 new cards plus Sensitivity DC, 9 new cards. So yeah, Yari's gonna see a bunch here for sure. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. So triple Dracloak. We need a Dragapult and a Fighter G. We start attacking. Obviously, well, I guess you don't have a play for. I was hoping they like could go for like a Monkey Dory play and like snipe the bitch Baneri. There's a Crispin. The Crispin does allow for this play to happen, but we have to find a Risky Ruins and a Pokemon. But Crispin does give us the option to go for the Monkey Dory play. Like move, 10 to the bench Baneri. There's a Crush Namer. It's gonna be huge. And it's Tails, unfortunately. Okay, well, never mind. Just kidding. Oh, forget that Crush Namer. Okay, bad. Bad card. All right, last Recon Directive here. I found a Dudunsparce. Okay, we can use the Dudunsparce. Get 3 more cards. Once again, looking for a Risky Ruins and a Pokemon. All right, 3 more. And there's a Pokepad. Do we have the Risky Ruins? Nope, just gonna go Dudunsparce. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Unless Yari's messing with us. Crispin? Nope, that's not good. Yeah, they're Crispin here. That's not the play I thought they were going for. But the play I was hoping for more so, right? I'd like to see a snipe on that bench, Baneri. But nope. But the first thing first, we need the risky runs. So no risky runs, no, nope, not happening. Nopers. And here's another hammer. Ugh. Oh my gosh, dude, what the heck? Every time I flip hammers, you're like, oh, I got a clutch. You're like, oh. Whoa, dude, Milsov, the champ, dude. Yo, did you see that? Yo, look at that. Milsov, like, yo. Milsov, give him the win, dude. That was sick. Saved Yari. Saved him. Saved him. Milsov slapped that hand so quick. Holy cow. What they're trying to do is put 60 on the Dudunsparce because it's 60 HP, but this thing is out protecting it. Milsov slapped that hand so quick. Said, don't look at it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Yari. I mean, I'm probably still going to beat you, but don't do it. Yeah. So retreat into the Dudunsparce. Okay. Gonna shuffle, draw, run away, get 3. Okay. And of course, what we're looking for Wallet's Compassion. There is one of the discard problems. Only 3 left. Milsov does not play Meowth either, so we've not seen no crazy Meowth play. And, well, just kidding, there it is. Alrighty, well, that gets reattached, getting 4 new cards. Okay, all those tail flips definitely hurt them now. Alright, so not good. Not good at all. Another Mega Lopunny has made an appearance. The full art version with the air balloon now and the Dudunsparce. Holy cow, Milsov is cooking. The only thing they really need is another 70 HP Dudunsparce on the bench, and that'd be really nice. Just to chain them, but maybe we don't have it right now. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. You gotta think, this is gonna find the 70 HP Dudunsparce, and yep, there it is. Alrighty, sick. That's pretty sick. Okay. So that's come down. Let's see, what the heck does, I mean, Milsov already has 230 to this Dragapult. As Yari's turn, they have to retreat and, like, try to save the other Dragapult and, like, not leaving the act spot. And now that you have this, like, Fezzik on the bench too, this is a liability for Yari. This is a free 2 price cards for Milsov when they want to, because we do 230 and this has 210. So yep, that is a thing. All right, so on Yari's turn, I'm gonna see some Dracul happening. We do find a hammer. All right, this hammer could be big. If we see it, will Yari hit all tails on these hammers this game? I think so far they are 0-2 or 0-3. I don't know which one it is, but it's one of those two. Stretcher goes in the hand. Okay. Stretcher could find the Dudunsparce, and here we go, Question Hammer. Oh my goodness, what are these flips for Yari? Oh my god, you gotta hate it, hate to see it. No well spoken though. Ultra Ball, find the Dudunsparce, I imagine. Nope, Dragapult. Okay, like I said, we have to switch around these Dragapults, because if not, Milsov is just ready to go. Remember, they do play 4 bosses orders. So, Milsov could take a knockout pretty easily on that bench one when it does retreat. Oh, there hit the Dudunsparce in the hand. Cool. 3 new cards. Is that another hammer? That has to be the 4th hammer. That is a hammer. Pokepad, getting back out. Yo, what a combo. What a combo. All right, and now does Yari have a Fire Energy? Because if they have the Fire Energy, they're definitely going to go for it, right? I don't see a reason why Yari wouldn't go for this. They'd be saying not to do that. It actually goes in hand. So we're going to put out Risky Ruins first. All right, so we're going to put out Risky Ruins. Interesting. I like that card a lot. Hey, Monkey Dory comes down. Going to take 20 damage. And we can heal 30 off the active or the Monkey Dory. Dudunsparce comes down as well. Take another 20 damage. Do we have the Fire Energy? Because if not, you're going to swing the active. And, like, Milsov can easily knock that out. So, Pokepad. Okay, go ahead and put, like, the Dudunsparce in your hand. Yep. Go ahead and put the Dudunsparce in hand. Now we have to try to decide for it next turn. They know Milsov has no disruption cards, so that will stay in the hand. 20 damage coming from the active. Gonna put 30 there. And the ball. Oh, baby! Let's go! All right, so we're gonna knock out the active and put 4 there, and then 2 on the Mega Lopunny, sure, whatever. All right, take a huge double knockout there. Promote the Mega Lopunny with no energy. So now we can retreat to the other one. Swing for 230, take a knockout, go down to 2 price cards, and then we'll just need a boss order on the bench Fezzik. Of course, I would like to see Milsov maybe touch energies. Do you say? No, I think you definitely do play the energy. I don't think Yari has played their Judge. I know for sure maybe they play Judge and not the Unfair Stamp. I don't know which order they have played and which one they haven't played. So, retreat to the Mega Lopunny. Okay. Just swing for a knockout. Go down to 2 price cards. All right. So on Yari's turn. Going to send to that Dracul here. All right. Yeah, they went for 2. That was a sick play, knocking out both of those. I gotta throw a Dunsparce. It's fine. They have a Dunsparce most likely in hand if that's the case. Yep, there's the Dunsparce. So we'll run away. Run away, the Dunsparce. Get away. I don't know. What's that with the Dunsparce making the digging the holes? I'm not sure. Well, we see Fez drawn 3. Okay. And then Recon Directive number 1 finds a Dragapult. Goes to the deck. Okay. What else is... Okay, there's a Dragapult, and there's a Stretcher. Gonna get back a Fire Energy, most likely. Yep. And so we will see this Dragapult EX attack for 200. And they can put 6 damage turns on the bench. Mega Lopunny. I don't know... Oh, and there's a Judge! I was right. They did not play the Judge. It was probably unfair stamp, and that's definitely what I was thinking about. I think that's what I said first, and I second-guessed myself. But, yeah. Yo, that's not the right Judge artwork. Get out of here, Pokemon. Use the right artwork. Come on now. What are we doing here? You're supposed to know this, Pokemon! That's not the right Judge artwork! Alright, 4 for both. Yari's got the Dunsparce. Yep, I'm gonna draw 3 more. That's a cool long combo with Judge. You can Judge, then the Dunsparce getting 3, bring you up to 7, which is pretty nice. So, and then gonna play Pokepad. They got to promote a Pokemon first. There we go. I mean, we knew which one was coming up. Like, they'd be insane not to promote the Dragapult. You would just like auto cry. I think you would auto cry. Yep, auto cry 100%. So Dunsparce comes down, taking that 20 damage. Hammer, here we go. Okay, that's the 4th hammer. So we're 1 for 4 with the crush hammers. That's pretty crazy. We are down all 4. Dracula hasn't been used? Question mark? I guess not. Okay, I can't remember anymore. But we'll see 30 damage or 20 damage move from the Dunsparce. Trying to do some math. I don't know where this math matters. Yari looks into the crowd for inspiration, puts 20 on the bench. Mega Lopunny. Okay. Swing for 200. 6 there. Alright. So on the Millisov's turn. Let's see here. I mean, the last turn they didn't really do anything. Go look at Yari's Discopal, see what's all there. Remember, Millisov just like passed or like hasn't done anything in a couple turns. So Pokepad could find a Dunsparce. Problem is, you put down a Dunsparce, you could just lose the game in the next turn, right? Because your opponent could just like Monkey Dory, move the 20 damage over, take it on the active, turn on the bench, right? So that's not very nice. Millisov better have a good hand already as it is. And if we go to game 3, it's already been we only have 20 minutes left. Uh-oh. So we'll see what happens. Going with the Yari's Discopal one more time, contemplating what to do here. What do we have? Oh, there's the Wallies. All right, do we have the energy, though? There's the Dunsparce. Okay, and just a pass. Okay, no energy, but Millisov still can win next turn. They just need Ball Sorter and an energy, and they win, right? But yeah, that 20 damage coming on the Dunsparce, yeah, I mean, doesn't Yari just knock out the bench Dunsparce, right? I don't think that the 100 on Mega Lopunny matter. Then putting a 60, I don't think that any of that stuff matters. Just making where your opponent can't do anything is definitely the name of the game right now. So Fire Energy to the to the Dragapult, Dracloak. And yep, I'm gonna put that there, 1 there. Yup, that's not good. I think Millisov actually loses game. Yeah, it's not looking good here. The active does have 130 HP left remaining. There is a Pokegear. They did not. Okay, there's a Hilda. Yep, that's not. Yep, that might be game here. Well, not game. It's gonna be in a round 2. So Fire Energy there, retreat, swing for 230, boss, and there we go. We're gonna game number 3. Yari's able to capitalize on that unfair stamp and knock out. I think it was like unfair stamp, knock out both of the Dunsparces, right? And I think that definitely is what did it that game, right? Definitely saved Yari for sure. So it is possible. We do see that happening. That's crazy. So interesting. So we're gonna game number 3. I mean, I think this is like, that's the big play right there, right? I'm pretty sure that was the unfair stamp play turn. Maybe not, maybe so. I just know that like Millisov wasn't really, yeah, because after that turn I think they just swung and that was it. Just didn't have anything. Yeah, that was crazy. Yep, we're gonna go number 3 here. Yeah, the Judge too as well. Just the onslaught of disruption, and it's an onslaught, but it's like two cards, right? Which is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go game number 3. Very interesting. I'm ready to see what happens. A lot on the line for sure, for sure. And here we go, both players setting up. All right. It's the unfair stand for Yari. I think that was the big thing there, right? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this right here. Whew, that's a big deal. Big deal. I mean, these two as well, right? That's unfortunate. Battle Cage could be a big deal, but I think the unfair stand is definitely the biggest one of all. And Milosov will actually go first this game, right? I don't think they've gone first at all. So they could pressure a turn 2 Mega Lopunny attack and start putting quick pressure on Yari. Also, the early game Dragcloak was so sick too, right? The Crispin on the Dragcloak, that was sick to see, and that was pretty fun. That was a fun thing to see. But I wonder if that Milosov matches while they're playing out. Yeah, they only lost to one Dragapult and tied a Dragapult to Dudunsparce, and that's it. They beat all the other Dragapults they played against. They might get a bunch of different decks, but yeah, interesting. Interesting. But we do see a we see Fanrotom Baneri with the Buddy Poppin. Use Fanrotom. Looks like we have 3 Dudunsparces. Or maybe it's 2 Dudunsparces Baneri. That's fine too. Once again, like I talked about in the first game, Yari's not threatening a knockout turn 2, so we should be fine here. Yari does have. I have to sneeze. Yari does have a Lilies in the hand, so we definitely have somewhat of a game here, which is great. But yeah, the Dudunsparce goes in hand. I don't think Yari will disrupt turn 1. I guess they could judge turn 1, right? That's it. So we see Baneri, Dudunsparce, and just a pass, most likely. Oh, we got the Mist Energy already as well. Yeah. Pass on the Yari's turn. There's a Badoo, so we can get an Itchy Pawn down. Which Milosov has already gotten ready for this by grabbing the Dudunsparce, already put in their hand for next turn. And we see huge Lily for Yari here. I'm gonna get 8 new cards. And yeah, I mean, we're just looking for Buddy Poppin, most likely. That's the biggest card here. Can we find Buddy Poppin or ways to get back more Dreepies, right? That's what we really need. We need some more Dreepies. So here we go, 8 new cards coming down from Yari. Alrighty, can we find a way to get the Dreepies? And we do have multiple, I think just one Dreepy? Just one drip of the Dreeps. We do have Ultra Ball, which could find another drip of the Dreeps. Just think of the Evolsaw too. Evolsaw could maybe buy some time, like bring it up a Fanrotom and punch it a couple times. I guess Mist Energy could stop that from happening. So never mind, I'm a liar. Just kidding. Mist Energy protects that if they do want to go that kind of route. So, yep. And I guess also like a Fanrotom could just like punch for 70 and like knock it out in 2 turns. But yeah, definitely something interesting to think about. But not gonna see it either way. Not gonna see it happen. But it is now if you need to buy time. You could even all get a Fanrotom stuck in the X spot or something like that. Like I said, Mist Energy could like block it the next turn. It won't automatically unblock it, but the following turn your opponent can't lock it. But we see your retreat into the Badoo, get a little Itchy Pawn. It has a Dudunsparce down as well. And yep, on the Milosov's turn. 50 minutes left on the clock as well too, which is definitely something to consider. So 30 cards going out for Milosov. Now the problem is they're about to send up. Well, I guess they can still use Mega Lopunny's first attack. I think it still does a vanilla 60, so I would knock out the Badoo for sure. We see Dudunsparce come up. Healer goes in the hand. Going to find Enriching and yeah, I mean Enriching and Mega Lopunny is probably the best 2 cards to get here, right? Force you already play Crush Hammer, get that rid of it, and yeah, you take a knockout. You keep. I mean, I don't think you have to worry about this, right? You can like whatever. Like Yari's not attacking next turn, or they're not really attacking the Dudunsparce next turn. So there's the Mega Lopunny coming down. Could have found the Dudunsparce. Did we grab the Enriching or not? I'm not sure. Looks like we maybe not. The Fire Energy has gone down to the Mega Lopunny. We're gonna see a retreat. We're gonna use that Gale Thrust here or Spiky Hopper. I think Spiky Hopper is definitely the better play here because then. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter either way. It's whatever. You're taking a knockout regardless, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter either way. We're going PTCG Live. So we'll say the first attack is better because you do 230. Alright, so we see Dudunsparce going the active, Buddy Poppin finding 2 more Dreepies here. Lily's going to shuffle, get 8 new cards, and we see a Dracloak come down as well. So now Yari needs to find more Dracloaks, right? Or if not, this one Dracloak could be knocked out by the Mega Lopunny. And remember, like I always say, these Dracloak players do not play Rare Candy. They have some kind of like some kind of like vendetta against Rare Candy. It's like not even one, just like a sneaky one. Just like nope, just none. But Dragapult does come down, so it means Yari will have a Dragapult the following turn, most likely. Everything goes as planned. So we see a first recon, second recon. They do. Oh my gosh, double Crushing Hammer. Might as well play him, right? Forget it. No, puts it back in the deck, maybe. Okay. Another Badoo to get back to Dunsparce. Okay. Pokepad to get back. Yeah, I mean, Yari's not attacking this turn. Do they have an energy? I mean, I know they can't crisp in the next turn. But, like, they need to play energy. They are playing Lilies here, so they'll get a new hit of 8. But we need to find an energy. And that's the big question. Because you really don't want to risk your turn on, like, trying to hit a Crispin. Maybe I mislooked at something. Maybe they like Pokepad for something and then like shuffled. I thought they were playing Lilies, but I guess they already played it. Sorry. I forgot, guys. I forgot. That was a long turn. Long turn. Maybe it wasn't that long. It's just 11 minutes left on the clock, so I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen here. So, ooh, we see a Dunsparce getting enriching, drawing 4. Do they have the Dunsparce in hand? Air Balloon to the active. Okay, can retreat to Dunsparce if they want to. I mean, they pop with Spiky Hopper either way. So, there's Pokepad. Going to find a Dunsparce here, most likely. I definitely think you like shuffle back in the deck, because if you don't, your opponent has the capability of playing a Crushing Hammer, discarding the enriching, so it's definitely scary. And yeah, immediately uses that, gonna get 3 new cards. Finds 2 Pokegears. Something else? Do we have another Pokepad for the Dunsparce? If we do the Pokepad for the Dunsparce, then I think you chill here. Oh, Hilda. Okay, there we go. What a combo piece. I mean, I don't think there is a need to play it right away, but I also don't know what Millisov's hand is. Okay, Pokepad. Let me Buddy Whip offense. We already tested enriching to the one before, so Millsop is just drawing. Not even trying to fill in the other Mega Baneri, which I thought they would go after, but nope. And yeah, I mean, Spiky Hopper just does vanilla 160, so that's nice. Yep. So on Yari's turn, gonna look at top 2. Monkey Dory, Boss Order. Okay, that's whatever. Those played. If I double Dragcloak, so we can Dragcloak the active. Do we have Crispin? That's the question. Fire Energy. Okay, that's not a Crispin. Show me Crispin. The Dunsparce, Dragcloak. Okay. Dragcloak number 1. There's a Boss Order. Alright, so we're gonna do the Baneri, so we're gonna get rid of the other capability of getting out the Mega Lopunny. Gonna swing here. Alright, so now we have the Dragapult in the X spot. Millisov could swing into that, do 230. We're down 5-4 on prize cards. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out. So the Mega Lopunny coming in the X spot. I mean, you can still swing for Spiky Hopper, just like swing for a knockout. Right, you need a Gelthor. I mean, not knockout. Sorry, two-shotting. You're two-shotting. Sorry, or two-shotting is what I meant to say. You're two-shotting no matter what with the Spiky Hopper. Spiky Hopper plus Gelthor is enough for a knockout. Also, you could just Spiky Hopper twice. 160 plus 160 is 320, so that does work. But yeah, I think Yari is going to attack you this turn, so you have to find a Wallace Compassion for the next turn. And it looks like Millisov is kind of setting this up, getting like triple to Dunsparce. I'd be shocked if he plays any of these Dunsparces, or I think you just keep him here, right? There's no need to play him or do anything with them, right? You just keep him there. And okay, we are gonna go for the 230 attack, not for the 160. Interesting. All right. Wait for it. Still Millisov's turn. Okay, Mr. G. Yeah, we haven't attacked yet. And we're just Spiky Hopper 160 here, not taking a knockout. Right, 160. Oh no, they did do the Abra. Sorry, the Abra for the 230. I guess they're like trying to. I guess now you can. No, I don't understand the 230. I said it was interesting, but yeah, I don't know what that does. 90 HP left. Favored him to take a knockout. I guess you're scared of like Monkey Dory shenanigans, but even then, if I give Monkey Dory, I don't know. But we do see a stretcher for Yari. Get the Psychic Energy. See some recon directors happening. We see a Crush Hammer. Okay, let's see what happens. And it's Tails. Okay. Another Crush Hammer here. Heads. Okay, gonna get the Misty Energy off the bench. Now we're gonna pop it for 60. And we have Monkey Dory Dark. We couldn't knock it out. But then you still leave your Dragapult in the active with all the damage on it. All right, boss under the Dunsparce, so we'll take a knock on it. Trying to go for the same strategy that did game one, just trying to make it where Milosov can't play resources. So take a knockout, put stage damage there. We can send up the Mega Lopunny. And now, I mean, we can take a knockout for 160. They got a 2, and then they have to still deal with this Mega Lopunny. Alright. And you already have to find Crispin. Mystery to Phantom again. Try to protect it from the Dragapult's damage, right? Double checking the Mist Energy. It does protect it. It does protect it, guys. Just to let y'all know. Let's see a Baneri coming down. Okay. The Baneri coming down is interesting because Yari could still snipe that. Well, no, they can't. No, they can't. They can't. I mean, if Yari, yeah, they can't like power up and knock out the Baneri. Yeah, that's impossible. They can't go for like some monkey dory crazy play either, like snipe it plus that with no energies on the field. And so now, I mean, it's looking good for Miloslav. I'll be honest with y'all, looking real good for Miloslav here. So runaway, get 3. Oh no, it's first recon directive, sorry. Second recon directive. I personally, okay. I think I would shuffle this in first to see what you get off the 3. Then use these. That could be wrong. Crush Heads? Mist Energy, get out of here. Alright. Well, I mean, it doesn't really do too much, right? But anybody popping, okay. 3 minutes left on the clock as well, too. But I think we'll have enough time to finish this game for sure. I'm pretty confident. So Crispin comes down. We're gonna power up this Dragapult for sure. I mean, we are gonna get knock out the Phantom, and we are gonna go down to 3 prize cards. We're gonna do 200 in the active. It'll come down to, can Miloslav find a Wall of Compassion? I think that's gonna be the big question here. Yep, gonna send that to the X spot. Pokepad for the Dudunsparce, so they shuffled in, okay. So now I get a 200 in the active. You can put 1 here. And whatever the heart desires. I don't know. 1 here or something? Yeah, 1 here, sure, I don't know. And then that gives like 4 left. I don't know. I don't know how the math works. I think all the math are irrelevant. Maybe just put like 1 here and then a 5 here. Whatever. Who cares? So is there, ooh, the unfair stamp. Okay, so we're unfair stamp. Trying to put Miloslav at a low hand count items. The cards in hand. The problem is, unlike last game, Miloslav has doubled the Dunsparce ready to go, so they're gonna get 6 new cards off those. Which is not the best. Okay. And yep, that's what they do. So they put all the rest on the Baneri. Alright, so now Miloslav's turn. This does have 200. There we go. Yeah, make sure we get that. That's very important. Alright, this is it. We had to find Wallace Compassion to heal this. If not, Yari will win. This is crazy. Alrighty, so yeah, definitely a lot closer than what I anticipated. So there's Pokepad. Okay, we're gonna thin the deck out. But we get to see 6 new cards, and so like I said, Miloslav will has to find Wallace Compassion here, or they are in trouble. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They will be in trouble. I don't think Pokepad got anything. I think they're just looking at stuff. Gonna look at Yari's discard probably. We're about to go into time here. Alright, retreat to Dudunsparce. And I don't think so. I'm not sure. We need a wall. Okay, this is an set up, but they have the wallies in the hand, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. What's happening? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know. I can't see with their hands sometimes. Oh, we do have the Wallace Compassion. Okay. Alrighty. And the Mist Energy. Okie dokie. So now we retreat to the Dunsparce. Activate the full 230 damage, right? And Miloslav's deciding what to do here. Can't see what the heck's going on. Okay, gonna look through the discard pile. I mean, this is time. So Milsal has 2 more turns. So they have to retreat to the Dudunsparce to activate the full 230 from the Mega Lopunny, because if not, they will not have enough. Oh, we actually just swing here. Wait, did I miss something? Hang on a second. Did we start with something else in the act spot? Oh yeah, we did. It's been so long, I forgot about that. Holy cow, this is a long turn. Yeah, so they did early retreat into, yeah, so we are good. We are cooking, yeah. Wow, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. I apologize, guys. We did find the Wallet's Compassion. We did the damage to the active. I forgot that they did the Dudunsparce play. This was a long turn playing Ring Around the Rosie. Alright, what can Yari do here? I mean, they have to go Crispin, power up this bench Dragapult, but do they have enough energy to even pull this play off? Alright, there's an Ultra Ball. Gonna find Dragapult? Yep. Alright, so we have the Dragapult. Do we have a way to get a Crispin? That's gonna be the question. If we get the Crispin, we at least punch this thing in the face and maybe have a chance. But if Miloslav has an energy plus a boss order, that is going to be game here. So, multiple reasons, right? Multiple reasons. We can do Spike Hopper or the Bench Gale Thrust. So Monkey Door does come down. Okay, that's not a Dragapult. Recon Directive. There's a Hammer and a Dark Energy. Hammer goes in the hand. Okay, there's a Hammer. Let's see what happens. And it's a heads. All right, we got rid of the Mist Energy. Okie dokie. That's what we needed. Alrighty, so we have a Dragapult. Oh, gonna run away first. We need to play Crispin this turn to have a chance. Fire Energy, Dragapult. Risky Judge. Alright, we're doing a Risky Judge play. We saw what happened in the last game. I think they used Judge, and that's when Miloslav won the next turn, if I remember correctly. I mean, even if you Jet Headbutt here for 70, like, what does that do? Like, yeah, I don't know. But notebook players get 4. Okay. We are going to retreat. We are going to send up the new Dragapult, but only do 70, which means we have to use like Monkey Dory's next turn to take knockouts. So they receive 70 damage on the Miloslav's turn. They are turn 2 here. What does Miloslav have for us? Now, if Miloslav can just like make it where Yari can't win this turn, they'd be up on price cards and they win? I'm pretty sure. Because both Pokemon are like above 260. Well, not the active. It's not above 260. All right, there's a boss order and the energy, and there we go. Yep, so Miloslav had it all. Thanks to Pokegear for getting that boss order. Already had the mystery energy hand. There we go. Wow, still very like way closer than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, that's exciting. Love to see some Dragapult games. I mean, Yari flipped so many tails too, which definitely has impacted the game a lot for sure. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow for, I think, another top 8 game. I believe so. Yep, it is another top 8 game. Should be fun to see. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Alrighty, bye.